he's kind of laying in a pool of his own blood. And in the back of my head, I'm like, this guy can die right now.
We're hearing more details of the disturbing attack that took place here at the Forks in Winnipeg on Canada Day, where a newcomer from Ukraine was stabbed. Now, some members in the Ukrainian community are hoping this incident doesn't deter Ukrainians from coming to Manitoba. Police say one man was stabbed and another pepper sprayed during an incident at the Forks Friday night. Julia Zahn and her husband were one of the first bystanders to assist the victim.
He's holding his chest and his neck. He's walking towards the traffic, and he's saying, somebody help me, please, I need help, I need help.
Zahn immediately called 911 while her husband comforted the victim. Zahn realized that the victim and his friend were from Ukraine, as is she, having moved to Winnipeg in 2010, so she began translating and speaking to them.
I kept saying, you know, everything is going to be okay, you're going to be okay, the ambulance is coming, just relax, breathe. But he was panicking, obviously. Zahn
said both men were crossing the street when they bumped into a group of 3 guys. The victims tried to apologize but had a hard time due to the language barrier. This is when, out of nowhere, they were pepper sprayed and one of the guys was stabbed.
They don't want to live downtown no more. They don't want to stay in Manitoba. I told them that, you know, take some time, think about this. Things don't typically are like this, but how can you convince the guy that just got stabbed?
It's very unfortunate. And to be perfectly honest, I'm embarrassed.
Joanne Lewandowski with Manitoba's Ukrainian Canadian Congress says she hopes this incident doesn't deter other Ukrainians from coming to the province.
We're not the only province where stabbings happen. It's happening everywhere. Can someone tell me where there is a safe place? I think it's pretty hard to say. I think we're all safe, as much as safe can be.
This is just one of several violent acts that have happened at the Forks recently. 2 people were stabbed on Wednesday, and a father and daughter were attacked by a group a week ago. Dr. Michael Weinrath from the University of Winnipeg says violent crimes do tend to spike in the summer months, but when multiple incidents happen in a well-known public space like the Forks in a matter of days, people will take notice.
I mean, I think more security officers are going to be just as effective as police, because if it's going to discourage people, it's going to discourage people by seeing, you know, a security force there.
A spokesperson from the Forks tells City News in the wake of last week's incidents, they have increased their on-site security team and have requested additional support from Winnipeg Police and the Downtown Community Safety Partnership. Zahn says she was more surprised people didn't stop to help the victim.
I guess we just kind of have to stop and help each other in those situations.
The victim is expected to make a full recovery. At this time, no arrests have been made and the investigation is ongoing. In Winnipeg, Alex Karpa, City News.